Hey, good evening, Aronimink families. My name is Josh Rehak, and I have the proud privilege of being the principal of this awesome school. I do want you guys to know that this is a monumental night for us here at Aronimink. You guys got to see the gym set up today before I even did, as we had a home in school prior. And just when I thought we cornered the market for black folding chairs, I was absolutely wrong, and I do apologize for the many standing in the back. But I will tell you, that's also an exciting first because we have so many people out to support these wonderful kids here tonight and all of the hard work. As you can see, this is a beautiful new facility. This is a first. It only opened about 2 weeks ago, and we are about 95% done. So as you look around, we will have some beautiful purple mats around here with our Upper Darby logo and things like that. So it is a lot of patience from our music department, who has been inconvenienced for a long time, Mr. Dunn, our PE teacher, but I will tell you, it is 100% worth the wait. So take a lot of pictures, mark calendars, because we have been at Drexel Hill Middle School for all too long, and we're so excited to bring this show back. If you can see, we got some wonderful new lights, state-of-the-art sound system that shouldn't be in an elementary school along with these lights, but we're happy that we have those things and that we can show it off for you, but most importantly, let these awesome kids enjoy these brand new facilities. So at this time, sit back and enjoy the show.
Thank you, parents. It's so great to see this beautiful, wonderful audience to christen this awesome new auditorium. Just as a heads up to the folks that are in the standing room only section at the back, the cases behind you belong to our third graders, and when they're done, they're going to zip around and put their instruments away. Might have to do a little shuffle, all right? Just to give you the heads up there. So the group you see in front of you, this is the beginner orchestra. Everybody you see up here is in their first year of playing their violin, or their viola, or their cello. So can we have our violins show their Statue of Liberty, please? The few, the proud, the viola players. And they can't lift theirs over their head, but they're going to stand and wave, our cello players. We're going to show you a little bit of what we learned this year. We're going to begin with a plucking song, which is what a lot of string educators do at the beginning. And then we're going to show you how we use the bow and a little solo in between. So please enjoy Song for Christine. Playing a violin or a string instrument is definitely a slow-cooked meal, so we go step by step, and with the hope that our students continue on to the middle school level and continue to succeed and enjoy the expressive, beautiful challenge that is playing an instrument. Up next, we have one of our hardest working beginners of the year. Harmon Beer is going to play a solo, and he's going to play Rolling Along. Last but not least, for our beginner orchestra, they're going to show you the work they did with their bows, and they're going to play an old American folk tune called Boil Them Cabbage Down. Advanced orchestra, you can now make your way up. Let's have cello players first. I just wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you guys for the support that you've given your children and to me. This is my first year here after 18 years over at Senko Elementary School. Opened it, closed it. Happy to be here in a new auditorium and happy to have some jumbo-sized ensembles to make some music with. The group you're seeing take the stage now, all of these students have been playing for at least 2 years, and in some cases there are students that started in 3rd grade that are in their 3rd year of playing. And with hope, they'll continue on to the middle school program as well. They're going to play some very, very famous music for you and also include a few solos. So, just one more big thank you to you guys. You guys are the ones that have to listen to the sound of all the wrong notes on the violins before they sound right. You guys are the ones that have to be the encouragers, the motivators. I do hope that that you've seen your children enjoying their music and their time making music. I'm very proud of them, and hopefully you'll enjoy the next few tunes from the Advanced Orchestra. Some people think violins are just for playing classical music. We're going to prove that wrong with our first number called Rockin' Strings. We've got some super hard workers in the Advanced Orchestra as well, and our soloist Dylan Munoz is going to play Ba Ba Black Sheep. We're going to continue with another duet. Milana and Maeva are going to play Michael Rode the Boat Ashore.
very fortunate to have Mr. Labonde as our instrumental music teacher For the last 18 years, he's dedicated his years of service to fine-tuning and building the love of music for kids across the district, and we are very appreciative to have him here. Also, like Mr. Labonde said, I want to thank our parents for encouraging our students. Give yourselves a round of applause. Having some former musician daughters of myself, I know how sometimes it is hard to push and listening to some of those rough notes. And so thank you for your encouragement. They're going to continue to grow. And I can tell you, after being in the winter concert and seeing them grow, the hard work is clearly paying off. As our concert band does get up here, I do want to do one little plug. I do want to thank our very, very involved home and school for all the wonderful events and activities they put on for our kids. And so part of the elementary experience is not just about the academics, right? It's about those making memories outside of the school day. And I do want to thank one very special person who has been with us since I started here at Aronimink 7 years ago. And that is our current home and school president, Mrs. Megan Rubino. So I would like to bring Mrs. Rubino up here because I will tell you, many times it is a very, very thankless job. It requires many, many man hours, and I will tell you that, you know, in the 20 years I've been in education, I haven't seen anybody do it this great. So big shout out to Mrs. Rubino. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any more younger kids, so she is leaving the Aronimink nest for greener pastures at the middle school and soon-to-be high school level. And so I, want to acknowledge all of her hard work and dedication to our kids and the countless hours, but also her help in recruiting the next line of home and school leadership. So I do want to take this opportunity. One, you're the best. Thank you so much. And two, this is your opportunity to be on the spot to talk a little bit about the home school. Yeah. Who purchased half these chairs, by the way?
Apparently we need to purchase more, which is where you all come in. So I've been working as the president of the home and school for the past 2 years, but I've been involved since my oldest, who's here, was in first grade. And one of the things that I'm noticing as I'm looking out at the audience is that we see a lot of people who are returning with their older children, and we see a lot of babies who are going to be here in a couple of years. And one of the things that we like to do is we like to get people involved in as many ways as we possibly can in the events that we're doing here for the school. We are a partnership. We work with the school. We work with all of the teachers here to bring things to all of the kids, right? It's about increasing and enhancing their experience. We do have some openings on the executive board, in the leadership, but we also have openings in the committees, right? Chairing some of the committees for things like the dances. May Day is coming up. Family Heritage Night, which we do in partnership with the ELL teachers, that's coming up in May. So these kinds of events are the things that we like to do to help bring great experiences to the children in our school and in the wider community. If you think that you could find a way to give some time, you don't have to chair anything, but if you would like to get started, especially if your kids are younger and you don't know how, right? Mr. Rehak sends out in his Wednesday folder every week, he sends out the HSA update. Please reach out to us. Let us know that you'd like to get involved. We can always find something for you to do to get started. And the best thing that you can do, right? And my kid asked me, he looked over at me and he said, "Are you crying happy tears yet?" I said, "I've already cried happy tears a couple times, and my kid wasn't even up there yet." So the best thing that you can do is see how much the time and effort that you put in to doing this kind of work pays off in the great things that these kids are able to do with the manpower that we put in, or the woman power, I guess I can say that, right? So thank you guys so much for coming. It's great to see everybody here, and I can't wait to come back next year and be standing room only, because I'll be leaving seats for all of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rubino. And that concludes intermission number 1. At this time, we'd like to welcome our Aronimink concert band under the direction of the wonderful Mr. Laban.
So the group you see up in front of you is all 4th and 5th grade. String instruments come in different sizes like people do, but band instruments don't. That's why it starts in 4th and 5th grade. We're going to begin with several solos, small groups, and chamber groups. The beautiful thing about this is that half of our program that you see tonight was student decided. Right? I try to make sure that each student is involved at least in a few songs, and then after that, I encourage them to flex their musical muscle and to try some solos. Hopefully we'll see some more of our band musicians and orchestra musicians at our talent show as well. We're going to begin with Alouette, the French folk song. We're going to see if we can go all along the style spectrum here. So up next we're going to have another trio, and they're going to play in harmony the old British folk song, London Bridge. And up next is a little excerpt from the world-famous Lean On Me from the movie and the Bill Withers hit single from many moons ago. Up next, we have 3 flutes and a clarinet that wanted to play the world-famous Can-Can, the finale from Orpheus in the Underworld. All right, bringing it back to some American folk tunes, we're going to have our clarinet, advanced clarinet section, the whole section, playing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. This next one holds a special place in my heart because La Bamba was the nickname given to me in elementary school that I did not want. My name is Mr. Laban D, And the trumpet section would like to present La Bamba by Richie Valens. Up next is the entire beginner ensemble. The group you're about to hear is all first-year players, and they're going to play the good old picnic time favorite, Shoe Fly Don't Bother Me. I'm going to see if I can join forces with my jumbo percussion section and play a little drumline style piece written by an Upper Darby teacher, Mr. Cope. Teaches over at Westbrook and Primus, was a professional touring punk rock drummer. So this is one of his creations. We hope you like it. A-B Street Beat. I'm not sure that was loud enough. Was it loud enough? Finally, for the jazz fans out there, the advanced band is going to finish their set with Watermelon Man by Herbie Hancock.
You guys got to enjoy a little punk rock music, a little jazz music, a little rock and roll, and it brings me back to my first cassette tape in 1984, Richie Valens' La Bamba. So that was a great performance by our concert band. During our second little intermission here, as we transition from our concert band to our chorus, I do want to give a little plug for all of the wonderful things that we have left in these last 40-something days of school. This school year is without a doubt flown by, but this is always the most exciting and the busiest time of year for us all. Do want to take an opportunity to give a couple plugs. That first plug is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday is our annual Family Heritage Night. And last year, I think with the combination of the former Senko community and the Aronimink community, we had a great showing in a space that was about 1/8 the size of this, and I got a call from that fire marshal. So this year, we are expecting an even larger turnout, especially as I look in this crowd and know that not only all of you will be there, but so many others. So this year, we have this wonderful space where we will have a wonderful performance from one of our own Aronimink families. The Mendez family, who is with us here tonight. So let's give them a big shout out. Mr. Mendez out there in the back. In addition, if you can, this is a night that we celebrate the many cultures of all of our Aronimink students. So one of the favorite things and my favorite evenings is when we all get to break bread together and eat all of the wonderful cultural dishes provided by our families. So please, if you've been on the lookout for the Wednesday folder, please sign up to bring something. We look forward to sharing, all of the wonderful things, the cultures, the food that brings us all together. In addition, for all of you who are thinking about some spring cleaning, and I know someone in the home and school meeting earlier tonight said, can we start dropping off stuff now? Unfortunately not, but if you are looking to clean out your garages, your attics, clothes, bicycles, whatever, our running club is having a fundraiser, a clothing drive / drop off on Saturday, May 4th, right in our bus loop from 9 to 12:30. So clean out all of your stuff, bring it here. The more we collect, the more it weighs, the more money that we get to benefit our wonderful running club. In addition, we have our May Day Play Day, which is scheduled for Friday. I believe it is May the 17th. And then our running club is the largest running club that we have ever had, with over 70 participants running a 5K. That is incredibly long for some little legs. So we are so very excited for all the hard work of our running club members. So come out and support. At this time, I do want to welcome another wonderful Aronimink music teacher who has also helped to rejuvenate our Aronimink music program. Not only was this person a rock star student teacher, we loved her so much, we had to bring her back as our general music teacher. And now in her second year, I would like to welcome the wonderful Miss Atlas.
The fourth grade Aronimink chorus will be performing Uma Família by J. Atlas J. Atlas was inspired by music of Brazil. When he wrote the song uses Portuguese to remind us that we are a great big family when we come together and music. We hope you enjoy our first song, Uma Família.
Are one great family, one people, uma familia. We are one great family, one people, uma familia. We are one and the same, though we have different names, uma familia. Freedom and far apart, but we are one in the heart, uma familia. We are one great family, one people, uma familia. We are one great family, one people, uma familia. We are one in the souls and we are standing tall, uma familia. We can reach the sun, but we have only begun, uma familia. One voice, we sing with one voice in harmony. One voice, we sing with one voice in harmony. One family, we are one family, sing uma familia. One family, we are one family, sing uma familia. We are one and the same, but we have different names, uma familia. We can live far apart, but we are one in the heart, uma familia. We are one great family, one people. Are one great family, uma familia. Uma familia. Uma familia. Familia. Familia.
Fourth grade. Mikhail.
Our next song is Cici Namoya by Jacob Narvara, and it will be performed by the fifth grade chorus. The title is in Swahili and means we are one. This song reminds us how much everyone has in common. Please enjoy our next song, Sisi Namoya.
We all laugh, we all cry, we all feel hunger, we all feel pain, we all love, we all hate, we all hope, and we all dream. We are one world, one people, and we all breathe the same. A tribe of many languages, a group of many heartaches, fighting for peace among the land. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya. We are one. We are one. We all need. We all seek passion. We all seek joy. We all bruise. We all scar. We all fail, but learn to thrive. We are one world, one people, and we all breathe the same. In the darkness and the light, and in the glory of the morning, we walk along the path to find our way. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya. We are one, and we stand here together and lift our hearts in song to the rhythm of this moment in our lives. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. Hey ya, Sisi Namoya. We are one.
Honor, solos, yes.
Our fifth grade chorus will now sing our next song called The Power of One by Beth Jacoby and Larry King. This song is about how everyone has the power to do the right thing and stand up to bullying. During these verses, you will hear students sing solos and duets. During the chorus, the entire group will sing together and perform using American Sign Language. We hope you enjoy The Power of One.
If I need a friend, would you take my hand? Would you leave me out, or would you take a stand? Would you leave me out, or would you let me stay? 'Cause it's what you do, and it's what you say.
It starts with one voice breaking through.
And before you know, a crowd of growling stands along with you to change the world and share the sun. The power of one with the strength to be brave. When you stand up to wrong, there's a life you can save. It starts with one voice that opens the gate. If we just make the choice to end all the hate, the power of one that refuses to wait, the power of one. If you always judge only what you see, then you'll never know that there's more to me. If you let me in, I can play a part, push away your doubts, open up your heart. It's easiest to turn around and run, and the night is always darkest just before the rising sun. You can change the world and share the sun. The power of one with the strength to be brave. When you stand up to wrong, there's a life you can save. It starts with one voice that opens the gate. If we just make the choice to end all the hate, the power of one that refuses to wait, the power of one. If you let fear and doubt always shut people out, the healing can never begin, and we never get the chance to let love in. The power of one with the strength to be brave. When you stand up to wrong, there's a life you can save. It starts with one voice that opens the gate. If we just make the choice to end all the hate, the power of one that refuses to wait, the power of one, no, it's never too late, the power of one.
Solos, duets, take a bow. Fifth grade. Thank you. I back your song.
Thank you so much for coming to our spring concert. Our last song is We're All in This Together from High School Musical. This song will be performed by the combined 4th and 5th grade chorus. Please enjoy our last song for this evening, We're All in This Together.